Imagine if you could help your body regain its natural strength and morning vitality with nothing more than 60 seconds of simple touch. No medications, no expensive treatments, no awkward conversations, just a gentle technique you can perform privately, using only your own hands. Think about waking up with that familiar sense of firmness you thought had slowly faded with time. That feeling of energy and readiness that used to greet you automatically in the early hours. For many men, that change doesn't happen because something is wrong, but because the body's internal systems start moving more slowly with age. Today, I want to show you how to support those systems naturally. My name is Dr. Selena Clark, and for over 20 years, I've helped older men restore a sense of confidence in their health and performance. What I'm about to explain is simple, safe, and rooted in both modern medical understanding and centuries of traditional healing practices. By the time you reach the end of this explanation, you'll know exactly which part of your body can trigger the kind of improved circulation and nerve activation you've been missing, and how to stimulate it the right way. Before I tell you where this specific point is located, you need to understand why it works. Picture your body as a system of interconnected circuits. For things to function properly in your intimate area, three major systems need to communicate clearly. Your brain has to send the right signals, your blood vessels have to deliver strong and steady flow, and your pelvic muscles have to respond quickly and hold that response. With age, each of these systems naturally slows down. The brain's signals don't travel as sharply, the blood vessels lose some flexibility, and the pelvic muscles gradually weaken. These shifts are completely normal, but they can make responses that once happened automatically feel sluggish or inconsistent. What many doctors never explain is that these changes don't have to be permanent. When circulation slows or nerves become less responsive, the body often just needs a boost, something to help wake up pathways that haven't been stimulated in a long time. This is where pressure-based techniques come in. When you apply steady touch to certain points on the body, you send direct signals through nerves that connect to the pelvic region. It works almost like giving the system a jumpstart. Instead of relying on slow pathways, you activate deeper roots that respond immediately. That activation tells vessels to open wider, encourages muscles to relax and coordinate, and invites more blood into the areas that rely on it the most. Now let's talk about the location of this point. There is an external area that plays a crucial role in circulation and nerve activity related to male function. It's called the perineum, and it sits in the soft space between the scrotum and the back passage. Some people may have heard it called by other names, but medically it's the perineum. Just beneath this surface are nerves, muscles, and blood vessels that directly connect to the systems responsible for achieving and maintaining firmness. This includes the prostate gland, which plays a major role in producing fluids and supporting overall pelvic health. What makes this spot so unique is how much activity happens underneath it. When you press or massage this area gently but firmly, you're sending signals through nerves linked to the pelvic floor, improving circulation and helping the surrounding muscles engage more efficiently. Many men are surprised to learn they can influence these systems from the outside without discomfort. In fact, stimulating this area can feel soothing and relieving, especially if the tissues have become tight or congested over time. Finding this spot is easy. You can sit comfortably or lie on your back with your knees bent. When you place your fingers in that soft space between the scrotum and the back passage, you'll feel a slight firmness beneath the skin. That's the area you'll be working with. Some men notice it feels sensitive during the first few sessions, and that's perfectly normal. That sensitivity often means circulation has slowed in the region, and stimulation will help restore normal flow. Once it becomes familiar, many men describe the sensation as deeply relaxing and surprisingly natural. In a moment, I'll explain the exact way to massage this point, but before we get there, you should understand the purpose behind each step. The massage isn't meant to be aggressive or forceful. Instead, it uses steady, controlled pressure that encourages the tissues underneath to warm up and respond. The warmth you feel during the process is a sign of increased circulation, a good indication that the technique is working. The slow circular movement helps stimulate the nerves and relax tight muscles while supporting blood flow. Combined with deep breathing, this helps the entire pelvic region open up and function more efficiently. When done correctly and consistently, this massage can help many men experience noticeable improvements within days or weeks. Early changes often feel like a warm or tingling sensation. Later, many report stronger morning responses, increased sensitivity, and a sense of renewed energy. It's not about forcing the body, it's about reminding the body how to operate smoothly again. This technique takes just 60 seconds. You'll learn how to do it properly and how often to repeat it for the best results. The routine is simple enough to perform daily, and most men find it becomes as natural as brushing their teeth. The key is consistency and understanding that small, gentle steps can create meaningful changes when done regularly. Now that you understand why this technique works, let's talk about how to perform it correctly so your body can get the full benefit. The first step is always comfort. Choose a quiet place where you won't be disturbed and allow your body to relax. Tension interferes with proper circulation, so staying calm and unhurried is essential. Whether you sit in a supportive chair or lie on your back with your knees slightly bent, the goal is to put your pelvic region in a position where it can relax naturally. Once you're settled, locate the same soft area between the scrotum and the back passage. With your index and middle finger, apply steady pressure to that point. The pressure should be firm but not painful. Think of it as pressing a stuck button with enough force to activate it, not enough to cause discomfort. Many men find it helpful to begin with light pressure and slowly increase it as the tissue underneath becomes warmer and more responsive. This gradual approach helps your nerves adjust and allows the area to open up without strain. After establishing steady pressure, begin moving your fingers in slow circular motions. Keep the circles small and controlled. This movement helps stimulate the nerve pathways beneath the skin, encouraging them to send signals toward the pelvic floor, prostate area, and surrounding muscles. These pathways play a major role in supporting firmness and maintaining it, which is why awakening them can have such a meaningful impact. Make the circular motions for about 30 seconds in one direction, then shift to the opposite direction for another 30 seconds. While doing this, focus on taking slow, deep breaths. Deep breathing helps your blood vessels relax and expand, which naturally boosts circulation. One thing many men don't realize is how strongly breathing affects pelvic function. When you breathe deeply, your diaphragm moves in a way that influences the muscles and organs in your lower abdomen. This movement gently massages the pelvic floor from the inside, enhancing the effects of the external massage. That's why combining both techniques creates such a powerful response. You may begin to feel a warmth spreading through the area or a gentle tingling sensation. These are natural signs that blood flow is increasing and nerves are being activated. To get the best results, make this massage part of a daily routine. Doing it once in the morning helps wake the pelvic region from overnight stillness, while doing it again before bed helps release the tension and congestion that can build throughout the day. These two moments, right after waking and right before sleeping, are when the body is most relaxed and most responsive to gentle stimulation. For men who want an extra boost before intimacy, performing this massage about 15 to 20 minutes beforehand can help enhance natural blood flow. Consistency is the foundation of real progress. Think of this technique as a training session for your pelvic nerves and muscles. Each massage reminds your body how to work more efficiently, and the signals become stronger over time. Many men notice early changes within the first week, like subtle tingling, increased sensitivity, or the return of morning firmness. By the second or third week, the improvements often become more obvious. The body begins responding more quickly, firmness becomes more reliable, and overall confidence increases. By the fourth week, many men feel as if their body has gone through a gentle reset. Responses that once felt inconsistent or weak begin to feel natural again. While every person's experience is different, the basic principle remains the same. Consistent stimulation encourages circulation, nerve activity, and muscle engagement, all of which support healthy intimate function. Once you feel comfortable with the basic massage, there are simple ways to enhance the results. Some men like to use a small amount of natural oil or lotion to make the movement smoother. Coconut oil or any unscented massage oil works well and can make the experience more comfortable. Another powerful addition is performing a short set of pelvic floor contractions immediately after the massage. These are the same muscles you activate when you try to stop urinating midstream. Gently tightening and releasing those muscles helps strengthen the pelvic floor, which plays a major role in firmness and control. Hydration also plays a key role. Blood flow depends heavily on proper hydration, so drinking enough water throughout the day helps maintain the benefits of your massage routine. Even small habits like taking short walks, relaxing in warm baths, and reducing stress contribute to healthier circulation. Warm water relaxes the pelvic muscles, making the massage easier and more effective. Light daily movement keeps blood flowing throughout the body, which supports all of the improvements you're trying to achieve. And stress, which tightens blood vessels and disrupts the body's natural rhythms, becomes easier to manage when you pair relaxation with simple breathing techniques. Before going further, it's important to talk about safety. This area should never be massaged if you're experiencing pain, irritation, infection, or any kind of swelling. If touching the area is sharply painful or if there are open wounds or sores, Stop immediately and consult a doctor. Men with prostate conditions such as prostatitis or significant enlargement should also check with a healthcare professional before starting the routine. While the massage is often safe and even helpful for many, every situation is unique and should be handled responsibly. Another important point is not to overdo it. More pressure or longer sessions do not speed up results. Too much stimulation can irritate the tissue and cause discomfort, which slows progress rather than helping it. 2 sessions a day, about 60 seconds each, is more than enough to create meaningful improvements when done consistently over time. And finally, while this technique supports circulation and nerve health, it should never replace medical care for serious health conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, or severe dysfunction. It's a supportive technique, not a cure-all. Now, let's explore what's happening inside the body while you perform this massage. Beneath the perineum is a network of nerves that extend into the prostate, penis, and pelvic floor. These nerves are responsible for sending and receiving signals that allow the body to respond naturally. With age, these pathways often become sluggish, but direct stimulation helps wake them up. By applying circular pressure, you create a wave of activity that travels through the pelvic region, encouraging blood to move freely and muscles to relax. This also supports the prostate by helping clear congestion and promoting healthier fluid movement, which contributes to better overall function. When the pelvic floor muscles receive consistent stimulation, they begin engaging more strongly on their own. Stronger pelvic muscles mean more control and better support for achieving and maintaining firmness. As these systems begin working together again, the improvements become not just noticeable but reliable. This is why men who stay consistent often experience long-term results, not just temporary changes. To make the most out of this technique, it helps to combine the massage with a few simple lifestyle habits that support circulation and nerve health. Even small changes can strengthen the effect of your daily routine. Gentle physical activity, such as walking for 20 or 30 minutes a day, keeps blood flowing smoothly throughout your entire body, including the pelvic region. Regular movement helps prevent the stiffness and slow circulation that often worsen with age. Pairing this with simple breathing exercises throughout the day reduces stress, which is important because stress constricts blood vessels and interferes with the body's natural ability to respond. If you enjoy warm showers or baths, consider performing the massage afterward when your muscles are relaxed and your circulation is already elevated. Warmth softens the tissues around the pelvic floor, making the technique feel more natural and allowing the nerves to respond even better. Another supportive habit is eating foods that naturally encourage healthy blood flow. While this technique works on its own, giving your body the right nutrients boosts the overall results. Even increasing your water intake makes a noticeable difference. When the body is dehydrated, blood flow slows down, making it harder for the pelvic region to stay energized. To help you stay consistent, imagine this massage as part of a 30-day challenge. For the first week, focus on simply learning the technique and identifying the exact spot. There's no need to expect dramatic changes at the beginning. Your goal is to become completely comfortable with the movement and the pressure. By the second week, start paying attention to small changes that may appear. Some men notice warmth, tingling, or gentle pulsing sensations. Others mention a slight return of morning firmness or an increase in sensitivity. These early signals show that your nerves and blood vessels are starting to respond. By the third week, many men describe a more noticeable shift. They experience stronger and more reliable reactions, and the body begins to respond more quickly. The pelvic muscles grow more coordinated, and confidence rises as improvements show up consistently. This progress tends to build week after week when the routine is followed daily. By the fourth week, it becomes clear just how much the body can recover when given proper stimulation. Many men are surprised at how natural everything feels again, as if their body remembered how to function the way it used to. This massage works because it supports the systems responsible for intimate health instead of trying to force them. You're improving circulation, stimulating important nerves, and engaging the pelvic muscles, all from the outside using nothing but your own hands. These internal systems don't simply fade with age. They become less active, less stimulated, and less supported. By giving them consistent attention, you help them wake up and function with greater strength and reliability. The technique is gentle, private, and takes only a minute at a time, which makes it easy to maintain. Before finishing, I want to leave you with an encouraging reminder. Declining performance isn't something you have to accept without question. The body retains an incredible ability to recover and adapt even well into later years. With the right habits and consistent stimulation, you can support natural function far more effectively than you might expect. This technique is one of the simplest ways to do that. You don't need special tools or supplements, only a few quiet moments each day and a willingness to stay consistent. If you decide to begin this daily routine, make a commitment to yourself for the full 30 days. The results build gradually, and the longer you continue, the stronger the improvements tend to become. You'll be supporting not only your intimate health, but also your overall confidence, energy, and well being. When circulation improves and the pelvic muscles are activated, the entire region functions more efficiently. These changes can influence how you feel throughout the day, not just during intimate moments. If you find this information useful, take a moment to share your experience with others who might benefit. You never know who may be struggling silently with similar concerns. Your progress might encourage someone else to take that first step toward improving their health. And if you choose to start the 30-day routine, consider returning later to share how it went for you. Many men discover that small daily habits make a surprisingly large difference, and your story could be the inspiration someone else needs. This simple massage technique is a reminder that caring for your body doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. It only requires a little consistency, a little patience, and a willingness to support your body's natural systems. With time and continued practice, you may discover that strength, confidence, and vitality are far more within reach than you imagined.